Live from Arlington, Texas, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starting pitcher in this one, J.Leiter. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Stepping in, Michael A. Taylor. Not close with that one. Ball one. Taylor with a homer in his last game.
Ball. 2-0.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a pitch. That one at triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball four to a board.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one, Kike Hernandez.
Well, one area of his game that he's really looking to improve on is how he's hitting on the road. It's pretty much been a struggle for him all season, and sometimes there's just not a good explanation. Maybe the hotel beds aren't comfortable. Maybe the food on the road's not good. I don't know what it is, but he's got to figure it out. He's got to figure out a way to get his mind focused when he steps in the box, that it's all about doing damage.
Mike Trout in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Nope, ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lyle on third. Taylor at first. One gone. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Josh Bell swings through it for strike one.
One strike.
Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out of the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. It's Major League Baseball. Back at Globe Life Field. And today's starting pitcher, Bassitt. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Jacob Marcy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground, McNeil over to first,
Got him.
and a quick out, number 1. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Otto Lopez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball. 2-2.
He goes down looking.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Ball 1
That's a
there.
ball.
2 out, space is empty. And that
Ball, that's
misses.
low.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit on the ground to short. Hernandez over to first in time. And Bichette is retired. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Marcy pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one misses in the dirt. And there's a foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Second inning here, no score. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Tauchman. On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back in Arlington, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that skips in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
You got a full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's inside, and a good at-bat, ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Rodriguez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Bassitt with a look to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely. And a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather...
McNeil, off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jake Bauers will hit next. First pitch just misses. Bauers matched a homer in his last game. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike. Foul ball there. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Tyler Heineman.
Leiter back to work. Check
Did he
swing,
go?
tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one ripped. Back there. And that is gone. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Fought off foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that is out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hellman makes the grab, one down.
Now back, the seventh fielder,
And up next for Seattle, Michael A. Taylor. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball one to Taylor.
Ball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, base is empty. Max Muncy at the dish. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2.
0-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to.
Well struck left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Jake Berger in the box now. Take strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So digging in, Michael Hellman.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
0-1.
Bassitt winds and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Double play ball to second. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 1 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Josh Bell.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Bell, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter number 1. Second base.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Flied to right his first time. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
They say you win.
0-2.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. That's back. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Kike Hernandez. That's out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. Tauchman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-1.
Fly ball to right. Marcy. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom 4, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Jacob Marcy. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
No strike.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering misses. 2-0.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the 2-2. Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ground ball. McNeil tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Otto Lopez stepping in for the Rangers. Struck out looking his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Left field, way back there. That one opts against the fence. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
now batting, catcher
Alejandro Kirk stepping in for the Rangers. He hit into a double play his first time up. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Fouled off. He was late. Bichette at third with 2 away. Line drive, could be extra bases. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Jake Bauers stepping in for the Rangers. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball almost got him there. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Up the middle, Lopez. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. Swing, a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And forget it. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now here is Michael A. Taylor. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski appears to be getting loose. Marinaccio also getting ready. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
And it's even up. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. In the air, right side. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Berger, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just missed. That catches the corner. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for Texas, Jacob Marcy. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
1-0.
So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5.
2-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor sizing this one up. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Carmen Majinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bell at the plate and takes high there.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
That's a ball.
2-2.
Went with the sweeper. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
McNeil at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Movement in the bullpen, Austin Adams. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Out towards right center field. Marcy makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Enrique Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And now the count is even. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And there's the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, number 49.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next offering is down low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So up next, Bichette.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Roll to short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. Just missed. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back in Arlington, top of inning number 7. Now it's the Mariners DH, Mike Tauchman. Majinski back to work. Fouled off to the right. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Didn't quite have enough.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Tyler Heineman. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Left fielder, Lyle.
Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Gets up, throws to first in time. He stole a hit. Nobody left for Seattle as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Alejandro.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Spreads the plate, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 49 won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New arm out of the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
And here is Jake Bauers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh.
Yeah.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Foul ball, still 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kirk gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Josh Young. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So a man at first. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Fairbanks, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that is the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ron Marinaccio.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now for Seattle, Michael A. Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Muncy digs in. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Austin Adams preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mariners are down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Michael Hellman.
And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. A little bit low.
Low ball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside. the zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pete Fairbanks departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brooks Raley on to pitch here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And now here is Jacob Marcy. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
On the ground to the left. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Up next for the Rangers, Otto Lopez. Outside, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive.
This is something else. Running that pitch count off. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like
2
this.
and 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that one is in the dirt. And it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Adams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bell, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marcy settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Swing and a foul out of play. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one off the mark. One ball, one strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That one drilled left field. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. And that's downstairs and outside.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Tying run at the plate.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
On the ground to first. Bell handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And another ball.
An interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base.
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Bichette comes around to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Berger in the box now. Takes strike one. Miller is just 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 4-4.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Hellman in the box now. Takes strike one. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is the third out of the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we are tied 4-4. Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Trey Turner. On to extra innings. Now it's the DH, Mike Tauchman. Adams back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
Swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. To the right side. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. To the right side. Berger steps on the bag. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Dalen Lyle. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hit weakly on the ground. Sends it to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff. New pitcher for the Mariners, Brock Stewart. On for the 30th time this year. Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. So next to hit for Texas, Otto Lopez. And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Ground ball right side. Over to Turner for 1, and they turn the double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
No, that's low. Ball.
Slap the other way, foul. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Camilo Doval.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mike. A. Taylor, 0 for 3 in this one. Puts a bunt down, and it's just foul. That was close. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Muncy jumps out of the way of the first pitch. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Mike Trout in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tied at 4. Ball 4. He walked in, and that keeps things going.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Mike Trout up next for the Mariners. On the ground, and foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Hard hit down the line and left. And it goes just foul. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Muncy on his horse around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beats it. And they lead by 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Camilo. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Bailey Falter.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 1-2. Up the middle. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Jeff McNeil. Bichette zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the... And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Next up for Texas, Alejandro Kirk. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Out in front and foul to the left side. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the DH, Jake Bauers. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brock Stewart done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, JoJo Romero.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
With the winning run at the plate, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Called out on strikes, and they're down to their last out. Now Josh Young.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
First and second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. And that one is inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
This could end it. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.